Hey guys, John here, and welcome back to NASCAR 07 Fight to the Top. Today, it's time for the Daytona 500, and then we also have a showdown, which is actually right outside the track, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, let's go ahead and get on to the Daytona 500. Hopefully it goes well. It seems like restrictor plate racing is working again, so that's good. We'll see how it goes. Alright, the two American flag cars starting side by side on the front row. Try to slow him down a little bit. Get up to speed here. Obviously, there's a good chance we lose a few spots on this start given how gearing is in these games, but once we hit fourth gear, we're probably going to be in a little bit of trouble. Try to let a few people go and then try to figure out if we can get up to speed here. This could be, realistically, could be our only chance to win the Daytona 500. We've got to remember that. Now, I am toying with the idea of doing another... Oh gosh, they made contact behind. I've lost all help behind. I gotta hope I can latch on. Okay, I did sniff a little bit of a draft here. I think I'm actually gonna close back in on him. Hold on. Oh, Jeff just got pushed up. Jeff Gordon, I should say, got pushed up. Anyway, I am toying with the idea of possibly doing another season after this because thus far I've won 2 championships in each series. If I win this Cup championship, that would be 1. Well, I say in each series. I didn't win a second one in the modifieds. So maybe my thought process is maybe we do one more Cup season along with a modified season. Maybe we try to own a Busch car too by that point, and then we'll see. Maybe we'll get like some better Cup offers too. Oh, sorry, Jeff Burton. That could happen, you know. Hard to say. As far as helping out my teammates, probably not going to worry too much about that. Because, I mean, I don't know. I might try, but the thing about it is they might vanish, or my car might vanish, like what happened with Truex. Okay. I made a mistake here. I should have not pushed the envelope there. And I'm still kind of pulling a draft. Side draft off Jeff a little bit. Okay, we're fine. At least we can properly race at Daytona. That's good. It's really good. Why did you go high, Stuart? It's making this harder on me. Trying to keep some draft going here. Alright, Jeff's helping me. That's good. And then he stops helping me. It's not good. But anyway, yeah. So maybe we'll see. But maybe we do another season of Cup paired with a modified season just to try to get 2 championships in every series. That could be cool. You know, if we work with Biffle, we could probably get a bit of a breakaway here. I don't know. Maybe. So here's the thing, though. Like, Casey Kane usually does pretty well on his own. Jeremy Mayfield's the one that's kind of all over the place. He did contend for a win or 2 in some of the races I did last season, but realistically, he's usually pretty far down the list. So if I'm going to try to help somebody, it'd probably be him. I'd like to get out in front before I did that. I like how me and Biff are just best friends now. It's kind of funny. We have pulled away from the pack too, which is kind of good, you know, like for pit stop situation or whatever. Be away from people for the most part. Alright, this is a legal pass. Totally legal, guys. Don't worry about it. There are no yellow line rules in this video game. He is not going to let me get away with this, I guess. Come on, bud. Side draft there. Come on. Come on. There we go. We get clear. And we don't let him come back to the outside. There we go. Alright, cool. We are going to leave this lap. You know what? Jeremy's running pretty good on his own, actually. But let's see if we can gain him a little bit of time here. Of course, as soon as I take control of him, he's having problems. Because, of course. In fact, he lost so much speed there, we're probably going to lose this draft in front of us. Oh, hey, it's Michael Waltrip behind me. Hello. Yeah, it's actually another car I would have accepted, even though it's probably, I don't want to say worse than the one I ended up with, but probably pretty comparative. But I would have accepted the Napa 55 just because I've been using that paint scheme in NASCAR Heat 4 online with my friends. I made a Napa 55 scheme, so I wouldn't have been against getting that car too, but here we are, you know. Biffle took the lead back, I see, but oh well, it's fine. My car should stay up there pretty decently anyway. I'm trying to see if I can help Jeremy get through the field. I did that thing again where I ran up on him and I got super tight. Just not really gaining a lot here. Oh god, we're down here now. Probably should have kept working with him, and then that move right there just made things worse. Definitely. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's kind of crazy though to be to this point finally. Like that last season was just a thing. I spent most of it thinking I wasn't gonna win those championships, pulling shenanigans to try to gain points, and then we end up winning by a lot. So it's like, yeah, debatable whether I needed to or not. But hey, whatever. But yeah, it just kind of feels good to be to this point because, you know, with no truck conflicts, I don't believe there's any Cup and Busch conflicts. I'm almost convinced of that. So I won't have to worry about that ever. It'll help with me planning out my episodes too, just because I'll know exactly what I'm doing every time without having to make a bunch of decisions. But yeah. So I think I could pit him now, honestly. Probably get away with it. Might be able to help Jeremy out here. I don't know if I should do that or not. Oh gosh, I ran up on him way more than I thought I was going to. You know what? Yeah, frick it. We're gonna try this. Okay. Right. No repair. Fuel. Alright. Gonna help him out. We'll do a similar thing with us. The thing about it is, I'd like to race normally. Oh my god. It's just stuff like this. I know stuff like this is gonna happen. So if I take 4 tires and then that happens, it's like a 20-second pit stop or something. And then you're just fricked, you know what I mean? So it's like, I'd like to race these things normally, and I will at some tracks, but stuff like this, man, I just don't know. Alright, and like I said, with Casey, probably not going to look to help him this time. I don't think I'm going to be able to switch to him in pit without this car pitting, because we are halfway through the race now, and the AI is probably going to pit very soon, I would assume. Biffle just drove the frick away, didn't he? Yeah, look, Stewart's looking low. That means he's coming to pit road too, so yeah, this This is what would have happened if I'd switched, realistically. Biffle did not pit. Roll it down, roll it down, roll it down. Okay. Okay. Same deal. Hopefully with less falling down. That would be preferable. No mistakes, boys. Come on.
Right sides only.
The thing about it is, like, without issues, I could easily have, you know, won this legitimately anyway, it looked like. Or at least been battling Biffle for it. Alright, yeah, Casey Games on pit road now. Is this Jeremy coming up behind me? No, it's David Stremme. Did he already pit? I'm not sure. Alright, where's Jeremy? He's further back. I'm not seeing him right now. But anyway. Yeah, I know how these things go, right? Like, I had a flawless 2-tire pit stop there, but imagine I go for 4, they drop the jag, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it was bound to happen, right? So, I'm not going to play this game's game. Yeah, you know what I mean. And I'm gonna do what I have to do. If I win on pit strategy in the Daytona 500, I don't feel any qualms about that, because a lot of people have. You know, a lot of people's Daytona 500 wins were strategy, or luck, or weather. So, like, you know what? I have nothing to feel bad about, in my opinion. But yeah. Alright, looks like Stremmy's pitting now. So he was just way back for some reason, I guess. I don't know. Just off the pace or something. But let's see, we should cycle around to the lead here. Biffle's leaving pit road. But we should easily get out in front of him. Jeremy, though, actually, I say easily. It's going to be half up the speed here. That is not the 198 car, that is the 16 car. But yes, we are easily out front. Jeremy, on the other hand. Jeremy, on the other hand, is not going to get past Biffle before he gets up to speed. Oh no. This isn't what we wanted. Not at all. Uh-oh. 199 car. Oh my gosh! What the frick, dude? Is he still rolling? It's hard to tell from that camera. Okay, there he goes. I mean, he hit that a ton, and then he's gonna get hit? No, he's just skidding on his roof. That's amazing. You know, if I didn't always keep the thumbnail images for the videos showing my car, that would be an amazing thumbnail image for this race, but that was freaking funny, dude. Alright. I want Biffle to get a run on my car. Don't do it. Don't do it. Right when we hit 4th gear. Switch to me, because I'll be up to speed better. Try to get Jeremy to keep to the low line. Actually, I think it's already too late. No? I don't know. No, yeah. I don't know where he is. Is that him in, like, 4th? I think so. Or 5th. Meanwhile, Biffle got a big run on me there. Okay. And my old nemesis Tony Stewart behind me here. Alright, I'm not going to be able to... Oh, got a little contact with him there. I'm not going to be able to help Jeremy specifically. I'm going to try to keep moving to the low line with him following my line back there, and hopefully that will help him protect positions, maybe. Okay, he's not... If that is him... No, that's not him. Is that him? I can't tell. Yes, it is. I think he's in 4th right now. Seems like he's veering all over the place, though. But I'm going to try to keep him low as I can while also defending my own lead here. Yeah, I think that's him. I think he's protecting 4th right now. Love to keep him in the top 5 if at all possible. If we're trying to make moves. Making moves, making moves, making $1 million moves. Oh God. I think Jeremy just got Mark Martin to the inside, it looked like. Try to get him to cross back over. Let's drop down. Yes, he did. I don't know what that noise is outside. Shut up. I said shut up. Stupid motorcycle. Anyway, alright, let's not gonna help him. Alright, so Jeremy is faded to 5th. And I gotta block these runs from Biffle, and also try to keep Jeremy protected by doing this. It's kind of crazy. I touched the yellow line there and shot up the track, and that's gonna hurt Jeremy probably. I don't know what to do. Okay, 2 laps to go. So, you know, the pit strategy thing didn't end up really coming into play here now that I think about it. Well, I mean, it did for Jeremy. We gained him some time. But, like, I'm saying, for me, I ended up losing the lead and having to get it back anyway, and now I'm protecting it. So, yeah. Pit strategy thing didn't really end up being a big deal. He didn't make a move there. Thought he was going to maybe try to duck low, but he's just waiting. I'm going to try to get a big run on a white flag lap or something. We'll get a little wiggly there. I bet those older tires coming into play a little bit. So I don't know if Jeremy's still in a decent spot. I should hope so. At the very least, I hope he's going to get a top 10 out of this. I don't think he's top 5 anymore, but it is what it is. And you know what? We're holding strong here. Biffle can't seem to get a run on us anymore. So there's that. I'm struggling to keep my car down now, but yeah. All right. So this white flag, which was brought to you by Foul Lane, by the way, has now led us to the checkered flag and our first Daytona 500. That feels good. And Jeremy held on to 5th. Heck yeah, dude. Old Todd Peterson with the top 10. Gang's all here. Let's see if I can actually do a burnout here. Would be nice. Get a little smoke, please. Okay, very little. Okay, there we go. There's some. Why is this game so stingy with smoke? Just give me smoke all the time. Like, what the frick? It's a burnout, alright, dude? Ain't asking for much. Yeah, that's better. Alright, let's get these race results. We end up getting the win, not leading the most laps. That honor would go to the runner-up, Greg Biffle, last season's Cup Series champion by just 6 points, remember. He's starting the year off good again, running second after starting second, but we win from the pole. But it wasn't like a gimme, because, you know, I used a strategy and I would have been way out in front, but the caution, you know, that guy flipping over made a big difference. So yeah, got Tony Stewart in 3rd, Mark Martin 4th, Jeremy Mayfield in 5th, so we helped him out. Yeah, Junior, Harvick, Johnson, Peterson, and one of the Bushes in the top 10. Not sure which one. Bobby Labonte and Michael Waltrip here. Good finishes. Tony Raines with a good finish, too. We will scroll on down through the rest of the field. Where did Casey Kane end up? He ended up 26th, but he started last, so he made some moves. I wish I had time to help him. You know, if I had went with the longer races thing for this season, then I would have had more time probably to help everybody, but it is what it is, you know? We'll try to help him later. Wagner led a lap, must have been during pit stops. Scrolling down through here, David Stremme. Whoa, Jeff Gordon went out with 5 laps to go. Holy cow. That's a bad start to the season for him. And Denny Hamlin also went out. Bad start for both these guys. Wow. That's kind of crazy. Okay. Well then, let's move on though to the celebration. We got Casey with us. Hey, buddy. Alright, and before we look at any stats or anything, we are going to do this showdown with Elliott Sadler and Speedway Boulevard. So basically on our way home from the Daytona 500, we went out outside the track and had a race. And yes, we are 17-1 in these. That only loss was a Dockside to Dale Jr. And yes, they still aren't giving us a real car. You only see a real car, or not a real car, but like an actual paint scheme here if you own a Cup Series team, which I think is so dumb. This should just be the 10 car. That is my car. Whoa. Inside wall there. But anyway. Yeah, that loss to Dale Jr. at Dockside still annoys me because it was like partially... Oh, hey, Elliot, what the heck, dude? You cut down into me. It was partially the track, but, you know, it is my worst track for sure. These fantasy tracks. But Dale Jr. just freaking killed me in that one, too. So there's that. Yeah. Either way, I feel like this one should be easy enough for me. Unless I make a big mistake, which I already almost made a couple. I'm not too concerned about it. Either way. But yeah, so talking about that idea for a possible next season, it's going to depend on like where things are by the time we reach that, because that's a long ways off. Even doing these two episodes a week, it's still going to be a long time before we hit the end of the season, realistically. So, yeah, we'll see where things are at then, how I feel about it, if I want to keep playing the game, if the views are there, if the interest is there, then, you know, because like, I kind of like the idea of having 2 championships in every series and doing Modifieds and Cup one more time to try to get both of those good. Modifieds is really freaking hard, though. The physics of this game plus the Modifieds, real hard. Whoa. And so there's that, but yeah, it would be kind of neat though to jump back in there for one reason only. It would just be to go back and race with Lou and those guys again. But yeah, they're not off to a great start in the season at all. We'll see if they can come back from that. But you know what, Lou got his championship last year, and that was awesome. Awesome to see. Our real focus on, as far as own teams this season, is going to be to see, one, if Hornaday can do what Hornaday does and just, you know, dominate, you know, at the, I guess, the non-restricted plate tracks. Like, really isn't known super much for the plate races, but 1.5 miles and short tracks, we should see Hornaday dominating realistically. If he's not, you know, I can always upgrade his car further, or his truck further. Remember, I didn't. I kind of left him where he was because I felt like he's powerful enough. But if he ends up not looking so great, maybe I will upgrade him some more. And then, you know, the main thing, though, is to see how Jeffrey does. You know, he finished 7th in the first race. He really impressed in the modifieds, as far as I was concerned. You know, got 2 wins at the end of that season, running only a partial schedule. So that's pretty cool. And I thought, you know what, let's reward him. The guy we replaced him with, Rick Russell, he's been garbage so far, but we'll see. But yeah. Then, like I say, next season, if we do that, you know, maybe we could own a Busch Series team. And depending on how things go, maybe we promote Jeffrey right to Busch or something. That could be cool. And then I don't know. Like I said, we'll see where things are at by then. But that's sort of tentatively what I'm thinking. We got to get through this season first. Just because Daytona went well doesn't mean every track will. We know California can be really, really difficult. So that could end up setting things to a bad note in the next week. But yeah, we got this dub here easily outran Elliott Sadler there. What do we end up winning by? 10 seconds. Yeah. All right. Yep. Better than I thought. I mean, I should hope so. All right. So let's go. I mean, we know what the points are going to be, but let's go look at them anyway. Yeah, 5-point lead because Biffle got most laps led. And then there's Jeremy. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much the running order, give or take, you know, if somebody led or whatever. But yeah, the ones that are really in a bad way are Jeff Gordon and Denny Hamlin starting the year off back here. They're DNFs. Casey Kane will have to help him a bit. But yeah. So there's that. We already saw this stuff last time. Obviously, nothing has changed. So there you go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hammer the like button, share it with your friends, subscribe if you're new, leave me a comment, let me know what you thought. And next episode, we will have California weekend, which we might be able to get all in one episode. That would be the hope. It's gonna be a struggle bus, though. You know how California is for me. We'll get to see how Jeffrey does there. And then it will be... What is this? Oh. That's weird. What? Excuse me? Why is it like that? Why is it Busch qualifying on Thursday and then the race on a Sunday? That doesn't make any sense. Well, anyway, we might be seeing... I don't know, some combination of these things in the next couple episodes as we head from California to Vegas. Vegas should be good for us. But California, that is a question mark. Either way, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time for more. Bye!